200,000 people in central London are going to lose their jobs this weekend. And that's the latest from Kate Hopkins, a direct quote from UK Hospitality. And she's referring to the latest slew of lockdowns. Now, we are only on tier 2 lockdown here in London, something that was crusaded for, lobbied for by the man we call mayor for our 9 million citizens. But it might as well be tier 3, because what it means is this: you cannot meet people outside of your household in bars, cafes, restaurants, and pubs. So what's the point in having these venues open? And that's the point she was trying to make, is that this is effectively a full-scale lockdown because of these strange, unscientific rules that have been proposed for these various tiers of lockdown. And the hospitality industry, which is responsible for 120 billion pounds of revenue in this country, 4.5 million jobs, 15% of the workforce, is being decimated by these lockdown rules that are not based in science. Why? Because Public Health England itself has said that only 3.3% of COVID transmissions is happening in this hospitality sector. It's one of the cleanest places in the entire city. These people spend their days keeping tables clean, your food clean. They've done one-way systems, contactless payments, hand sanitizers. They have worked tirelessly to make these places safe, and yet we are shutting them down and punishing them because our mayor here doesn't seem to care. He has one plan: lock the city down, blame the central government, ask for another massive bailout next year, and by blaming others, he will try to get himself reelected and take us further down into bankruptcy, recession, mental health issues, etc. And I have to call this out. Tier, whatever you want to call it, the hospitality industry has been locked down in this city, and the livelihoods of so many people is being crushed along the way. And that's not just the restaurant owners, that's the taxi cab drivers, that's anybody who draws a living from people coming to central London to enjoy themselves and spend their money. And there's no reason why they can't do that right now. Again, the mayor crusaded for this and wanted the entire city to go as one. So 32 boroughs, even though in some boroughs south of the river, the case rate is still less than 100 per 100,000, and yet he wants to lock down the entire city. We need leadership. We need a proportionate response to this virus. We need science-based decision-making. We're not getting any of this stuff, and every single day this goes by, businesses are going bankrupt, and they will not return. Some of the culture, some of the great trades in this city will never come back. And we are slowly dying because of poor decisions made by our leaders, these career politicians with their vested interests and lobbyists and who knows, strange agendas for their own re-elections. And obviously, I've had enough of it. And that's why I have strong policies of get London back to work, put London's health first, put science first, put education first. We have a lost generation of young people because of what's happening right now. If we don't do this now, we are in serious jeopardy of having long-term ramifications, and that's why I will be your next mayor of London. To find out more information, go to brian4mayor.london. You can hear more about my policies, but I'm going to keep talking about this. I'm going to listen to you, because the 9 million people in this city are the ones that I'm responsible for. I need to listen to them, I need to serve them, and they are all telling me in many different channels, Brian, we want to get back to work. We need to see the science. We need to put our health first. We need to work on our education. And that's exactly what I pledge and plan on doing. I'm looking forward to doing it. Please leave your comments below. Please forward this video on to anyone who might care about this. And again, we want to take London in a new direction. And that's what we plan to do with this incredible city, because I want to make London a world-class city once again. Thank you.